before to scrap the line, and a couple of MPs from Tamil Nadu made a representation to MR to revive the project. A part of which has already been completed and
only one block section.
What is the status? Are we planning to scrap it or
not scrap it? We said we have more higher priority projects. Let us complete them. We can take it up later maybe. So for the time being, we have deferred its construction because that fund can be better utilized elsewhere, in the Tamil Nadu only.
Where has it been diverted? Or are we to assume that it's been stalled?
No, not stalled. It is still figuring in our pink book, which is the list of projects. But since that money which would have gone into this and it would have taken maybe 5-7 years to complete, and type of traffic we are anticipating would be very low. But there are many other lines where we will get much more traffic and we are much more in demand by the public. So the money will be better utilized there first, and then once we have completed those high priority projects, then this line can also be taken up subsequently. Maybe 4-5 years from now.
Over years, the allocation has been increased 700%.
Yes.
7 times. Was it because of the lack of funds? For want of funds, have you delayed this? Are you delaying this new project between Madurai?
No, like there are a lot of. If we prioritize the project, like if you ask me whether you want from Madurai to Tuticorin or from a 4th line between Chennai to Chengalpet, what would be your answer? So anybody staying in Tamil Nadu would say Chengalpet, there are a lot of commuters suffering because of line capacity. We need to have 4th line. Similarly, there are many such high priority projects which need to be completed first before diverting the investment elsewhere, because we have a limited funds kitty. So that 7,000 crore is to be invested at the right places, high priority. Once we have completed those high priority projects, then further funds will be given to the second priority work. So this work has not been deleted. This is already there. Only thing is we may take it in second list maybe after 3-4 years.
So the budget outlay from the union government is not in tune with executing all pending projects. We need to prioritize projects.
Yes, of course. So the project shelf is much bigger. Project shelf is much bigger. Annual project outlay. So the strategy is let us utilize the funds for high priority projects first. Once we complete the high priority projects on the trunk lines, which we double them, increase their speeds, then maybe 3rd year or 4th year from now, we will start investing in other balance projects which are priority 2.
So how much of these 3 economic corridors will come in?
These actually they are existing corridors only. So they have named them, like cement corridor or mineral corridors, depending on the predominantly what type of traffic moves on them. So this will help us, or the port corridor. So already, like if there is a single line which is becoming a bottleneck, so that portion will be doubled, so that more number of trains can ply on that track. And that cement, if the transit time for cement from say the Madurai to Chennai is today it is 20 hours. So after strengthening that corridor, we may bring it down to maybe 10 hours. So this corridor thing is basically upgrading and strengthening the existing routes which predominantly are used for particularly for cement or oil or mineral or port. So we are upgrading them so that movement between these corridors become fast-tracked. There are no new routes as such. This is upgrading and strengthening the existing routes.
Tamil Nadu?
Both. Tamil Nadu as well. Exactly, we will give you the detail. Which corridors are exactly figuring in this list. We will share with you.
Before Corona concession ticket, but still after Corona, no change is after.
You tell me. Once our Honorable Minister already told, we are already given across the board 55% discount on the cost. If it, if the passenger costing is done, if a passenger kilometer from here to Madurai we have to spend 100 rupees, then we are only charging 55 rupees. This is an example. So 55% discount is already been. You are of course saying
Media people already given upcharge, but
what I am trying to say is, we are not only media people, entire public across the board, all groups, they are getting a discount of 55%, because our cost, if total cost of carrying passenger is ₹100, then the ticket charge is only 45 rupees. So that way Indian Railway as a whole is passing out a subsidy of almost 60,000 crore to 65,000 crore to the general public in the form of reduced passenger fare. So if you compare with the bus only, from say here to Madurai or any like that, if you see the normal passenger fares, second class, so we are almost at 1/3 of. So that is a subsidy. What more concession you want?
Okay. Vande Bharat sleeper coach. First train which city is it? Vande Bharat sleeper.
Vande Bharat sleeper yet not launched, but it is under manufacturing. Soon it will be launched. Where they will launch, but in due course, lot of these things will come. Maybe you have to wait to few months. Like you used to ask last year when we will get Vande Bharat. Now we are running so many Vande Bharat. In Tamil Nadu itself, we are running about 4, 5 Vande Bharat.
Sir, Tamil Nadu government asking for that Vandalur to Kilambakam new railway line. So when will start, sir? When do you expect? New bus stand.
No, Valluvakam, yes. Valluvakam new terminal, we are doing a project survey and all, and DPR is under preparation by DRM Chennai, and once the DPR is prepared, we intend to build a new terminal there, the passenger terminal. You are asking of? No, Valluvakam.
Kilambakam.
Haan,
That we already awarded work. Even from state government also they are already awarded work. Now work here is in progress.
At Kilambakam also they are constructing a station, yes.
Sir, actually, CM gave 20 crores for that project, sir. Why railway give that amount? Why government is given?
The demand is from the state government. That is a new station. Existing, we have no station there. So we are now going to construct new station. We have alter that line also. Some little modification involved. So work is already awarded. They have paid full amount, and work is in progress.
When will it finish, sir?
When will we
It takes 6 months to complete.
6 months. Okay, sir.
Land
How many
is there.
train track?
Land is there.
Sir, how many train track in there?
Same track. Extra loop line will be added.
Yeah.
Because most of people they've used for Southern Railway only. So we used multi-track or something else, or 15 minutes train like any schedule.
That existing same interval will be maintained, frequency will be maintained, and they will be completing work and will be stopping work, the trains there. After
So
completing.
you are referring to terminal now, right? Valluvakam. That he will offer. No, he is talking of Kilambakam. We are saying that we are exploring the possibility of having a new passenger terminal in Valluvakam. That also he will explain. We are in the process of survey. Like we have Chennai Central, we have Egmore, we have Tamram. They are the passenger terminals where we originate and terminate the trains. So now, to have more trains starting from Chennai area, these all terminals are already congested, fully being utilized. Now we need fourth terminal from where we can start a new trains in all the directions. So we have surveyed and found that Valluvakam is a suitable location where we can construct a new terminal, for which a detailed project survey is being done. Once that is completed, we will process it for sanction from the railway board, and then that work will be completed maybe in 3 years.
When can we expect the DPR?
DPR,
Right, I'll go with 1 month.
land is available mostly. Some little land might be required. Mostly railway land is available.
Any Tamil Nadu land is
No, land is no issue. Only thing is the process is such long. It's a sensitive issue. Public agitates and all. If you take away the land from farmer, it is a very emotional and sensitive issue. So the procedure is a long round. It takes 2 to 3 years in acquiring the land. Every
new flavor bridges.
No flower will be involved. Existing road will be constructed.
No.
New trains now, as the Honorable Minister told, we don't use the occasion of budget to announce new trains. Every month, like these Vande Bharats, they have come in the, they were not announced in February, March, na? One was announced in April, another was announced in, so every month is a new train announcement month. So we are not confining ourselves to the February, March. Right, by March. By March.
Express. What seat is that? Sitting.
So what extent of Southern Railway is covered in this? How much of it is
PCST
is not called.
Kavach will inform you. Some of the routes have been, identified for Kavach, especially Chennai, Ernakulam.
That's been work for some time, sir.
So we are in the process of, doing the complete survey and establishing the architecture. So this is, it will be rolled out maybe by next year. Work should be sanctioned.
Sir, there is any plan bullet train, sir, in Tamil Nadu?
Right now there is no, except for the Mumbai Ahmedabad, there is no other corridor. We are now working on, already survey for high-speed train has been done, but since it is very, very expensive, so other alternative is in between, like where we can run the trains at 200 kmph, which is semi-high speed. So that survey is going on. How we are exploring how we can economize by accommodating this alignment in the railway land itself, and going to detour in the minimum.
High speed train means 200 kilometers per hour.
No, high speed definition is 250 plus, but we are saying we are also exploring semi high speed 200 kmph, which should do well for our people. In 2 hours you will reach Bangalore. We are trying to accommodate in the same corridor. In some of the stretches we may have to go little out on detour.
What of the Vande metro?
Vande Metro means these EMUs will be converted into Vande Metro. Where will be AC, essentially AC. Our own product. ICF.
So the capacity of our line from Chennai to Mysore can accommodate only 160 kmph.
160.
So we would require a
No, we will, that will be a greenfield line, new line, greenfield, totally dedicated track.
That is why about
200, in case that is sanctioned, means right now we are doing the DPR, so once we establish the feasibility and the costing and all, we'll submit the details in case this sanction.
When can we expect that to happen? When can we expect the DPR to be ready? And by March 2020?
DPR will be ready by March end.
Is there any plan additional Vande Bharat train?
Additional, recently we had from Coimbatore to Bangalore. We are running to Vijayawada, we are running to Tirupati, we are running to this Tirunelveli, we are also running to Coimbatore. Now, I don't think there are many routes where full demand is there for occupancy. No? So we should get the occupancy also. Tejas is already done. Like on this Vijayawada route, we are not getting full occupancy. No? We are getting 70-80% occupancy only on Vijayawada route. So what I am saying is the routes are there. We can run more trains, but we must get 100% occupancy.
Should this semi-high speed track happen between Chennai and Mysore, will you be replacing the Vande Bharat with
200 kmph. Upgraded version of Vande Bharat, 200 kmph.
What is the status? The ICF seems to be
No, that still because we don't have corridor, so train comes later. First we should have corridor of 200 kmph, Then trains procurement is only 3 years.
But we got Vande Bharats ready before the track of creation went on. So impossible.
No, that is because existing track can be upgraded to 160, but not to 200. Exactly. One 160 is a long now.
Agriculture product.
Kisan trains, PCM, sir? Kisan.
No, we don't have that kind of exclusive demand for design train. We run the BPU special for CPE.
For carrying the agriculture produce.
PCET is the parcel expresses we run. Not, we don't have that kind of either banana or potato, that kind of full train demand we don't have. What we have is parcel expresses which we run for various demands from different.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much. Thank you for joining. Thank you, sir. I'll share the pic.